It's time for Oil Clasico. Yeah, from El Clasico to Oil Clasico, Jose and Pep were here. We're ready. Yeah, 5 wins out of 5 for Manchester City, to be fair, which isn't great, but we're at home. That's all we have. All we have at the stadium, all we have at the Geordies. Bro, we need those big belly dons out there. Yeah, and UFC painted on their stomachs. Drunk out of their minds. That's the only way we equalize this, yeah? Just pure passion, grit, and violence. FC 24, Newcastle United, career mode. Now, our first episode did not quite go to plan, now did it? I mean, if you have seen the previous video, you'd know that we were absolutely smoked at the Emirates Stadium by Arsenal Football Club. But listen, we move on and we look to react. And what better way to react than in a cup competition, than to advance in the FA Cup. We're currently in the 5th round of the FA Cup, and this is the last cup competition that we find ourselves in, the last chance to win a trophy. And imagine if we won a trophy in our first season here at Newcastle United. Still a few big teams in there. Manchester United face Liverpool, one of them will be out. Yeah, Chelsea face City, one of them will be out. We face QPR, and that's one of the more favorable draws in the competition right now, isn't it? And we are away, and we're gonna sim the game because I just have the confidence in the lads. Yeah, so this is the team: Pope in goal, Livramento, Botman, Lascelles, and Trippier. We have Joelinton and Guimaraes in the midfield. We have Gordon, Barnes, and Almiron, and up top is Callum Wilson. Gonna sim the game, and let's make it just through, yeah? And we just about make it through with a 1-0 victory away at QPR. 1-0 victory, goal scored in the first minute by club captain Jamal Lascelles. And yeah, all that counts is that we're into the next round of the FA Cup. And I mean, it's not convincing, is it? But listen, we're through, and that's all that matters. And in the 6th round of the FA Cup, we've been drawn against Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. Yeah. Things aren't getting any easier, are they? I mean, Brighton face Tottenham, Liverpool face Birmingham City, Aston Villa face Crystal Palace. So we have to somehow get past those guys. Anyway, back in the Premier League, we're facing Wolverhampton Wanderers. Wolverhampton Wanderers winless in their last 5 games, 3 draws, 2 losses in their last 2 games. Not in great form. They sit in 16th place in the table, so clearly battling relegation. It's our first home game of the Newcastle United career mode. Jose Mourinho at St. James's Park for the first time as head coach. Now, the starting 11, we have Pope, Byrne, Botman, Schär, and Trippier, Guimaraes, Joelinton. We have Gordon, Barnes, and Almiron, and up top is Alexander Isak. We must win. We must win. We got embarrassed in our first game in the Premier League, well, in our first game at the club, and we just about made it through the FA Cup, so nothing really too convincing as of yet. And we have not really staked a claim for us to be here and for us to really get the support from the fans. But listen, if you're going to enjoy this video, please do drop a like on it and subscribe as well. I'd greatly appreciate that. And let us bring a win. Yeah, shall we deliver? Shall we deliver, Jose? Let's find out. It's Fabian Schär to Barnes, driving us up the field. They try to play the pass. Got cut out by the defender in the end. And now Wolves getting forward there through Pedro Neto. I mean, Neto against Byrne isn't really something you'd like to see, now is it? But Botman steps in and ends that Wolves threat. Barnes now to Gordon. Can we get a break of ourselves here? 19th minute of the game. No action as of yet. Harvey Barnes tackled there. Loses the ball. Quite a few turnovers right now in the midfield areas of the field. No real control from either team. No real sustained possession from either team, but we win it back once again. And Alexander Isak now looking to break. Can we actually punish Wolves here? Ball played in behind there towards Barnes. Takes the shot, but saved. We have a corner. Decent. Kieran Trippier. Going to be an Altsunian cross. Neto is actually injured. I mean, good news for us, not really good news for them, but he could still be a threat. Could not quite use that corner though. And Wolves retain a possession now through Ryan Aït-Nouri. Trying to press them a bit more here. Taking a completely different approach to what we took that Arsenal game, where we try to sit back to clog out the midfield and just make it difficult for Arsenal to play. In our first home game, we actually have the responsibility to go out and try to play football and press high, and it has worked right there. Gordon wins the ball back half the field and plays it to Alexander Isak, who's through on goal and gets us the opening goal of the day, gives us a 1-0 lead in the 27th minute. Do I say we deserve that? I don't know. I think it's just a case of we took our chance. And listen, if you're not there to take the chance, then that's down to you. Alexander Isak, right place, right time, and the right finish, and we lead at home. But now, can we build on that? Would be great if we could. Oh, good pressing. Again, Gordon works very hard in defense, to be fair. Very good work rate from him as of yet. Forces another mistake from the Wolves defense, then gets himself a shot, but it is off target. Closing in on half-time now, and it's been action-packed. It's been action-packed on either end. Not many chances, to be fair, but you know, the two teams are quite physical, and neither team are really sitting back or showing too much respect to the other. But as of now, we lead at home by a 1-0 through Alexander Isak. I'd really like for us to get a second and punish them further, because the high press has proven to be quite effective. So let's see if that'll continue to be the case in the second half. To be fair, since Neto's injury, Burn has, well, not been quite as burnt as he was. Shot there from Wolves and saved by Nick Pope from distance. Wolves potentially growing in the game, and they have a quarter. Swung in there, headed away, and collected by Harvey Barnes on the edge of our own box. Looks to get forward. Not many players in support for the Englishman here. Kinda delays the counter-attack, waiting for support, assessing his options, and he still continues to get forward, and he will find Isak's shot blocked, and the follow-up is dragged wide. Good counter-attacking play there, good intelligence by Barnes to wait for the support to arrive. Just couldn't quite use the chance. There's Bruno. Played down the left here to Anthony Gordon. Gordon looking to link up with Isak, and he does look brilliant. Good touch for him to get away from his man. And of course, he has the pace to get behind the defense. And once he is through, nobody will be able to catch him. Anthony Gordon, wide. The chances are coming. However, the chances are not being taken. They're coming, though. They're coming. So that's something. Here's Gordon again to Isak again. They are linking up brilliantly well here. Isak this time on the left. Another save from Jose Sa in the Wolves' net. Very good play there, and good link up between Gordon and Isak. And that partnership is proven to be effective, specifically in this game. Trippier, another corner whipped in. Headed away, will get collected here by Hwang Hee-chan. And we continue to press, and we win it back again. This time Barnes, Gordon tries to find Isak, could not quite do so. 65th minute. I don't really like the fact that it's still only one. I mean, I like how we're playing, and Joelinton there. Good pressing from him in the midfield to win it back. Gordon, good footwork, creates himself half a yard. Can he get through here? He actually will go through, but will not convert. Again, that's the problem. The chances are coming. We're opening up Wolves at will here, but we're not scoring as much as we really should. We'll actually take off Gordon, who's been fantastic today, but going to bring on Callum Wilson, looking for that more of a clinical edge, potentially get ourselves a second goal. And if we can, this game will definitely be done. Livramento also comes on for Dan Burn. Still chasing that second goal, not really resting on this 1-0 lead. Here is Miguel Almiron now in the box and finds Isak, and Isak goes for the near post. Is that the best option? I don't know. Probably should be going across the goal there. Opted for the near post, and it's saved once again by the goalkeeper. We do have a corner, so an immediate chance to fix that mistake, and this time it's Callum Wilson with the header and wide. Tino Livramento driving into the Wolves half here, finds Harvey Barnes. Barnes switches it all the way across there to Miguel Almiron. Turns, finds Trippier on the outside, loses it, but counter-pressing effectively. Wins it back again. Almiron and Barnes and Jose Sarr once again. 4 minutes left. Genuinely thinking of just holding out for the 1-0 now, because, lads, I don't think we're going to get that second goal, you know. I mean, we've been pushing, and this second half has been completely dominant. However, it's just not quite happened for us. It's just not quite happened for us. But there is Barnes again. Not happening. Not happening. 90th minute now. Listen, I'll take a 1-0. I'll take a 1-0 now. You know, many positives to take from this game. And I'd say the main downside has been our finishing. You know, but that can be worked on. That can be worked on. That's down to individual quality and the players making the right decision at the right time. But all in all, the team has been fantastic today. And even in stoppage time, we still look like the team more likely to score. But there is full time. First win in the Prem in our first home game. Scoreline next to flat as Wolves. Could have easily been 3 or 4. Easily been 3 or 4. But it wasn't. It wasn't. But the most important thing is we have the points in the bag. And even the stats back that up, man. 53% possession, dominated the ball, which is not something we usually try to do because we are a counter-attacking team, but we still dominated the ball either way. We had 16 shots to their 2 and a 4.3 XG. In the end, only scoring 1 is not great, but we'll take the 3 points. We do remain in 8th though, but the gap to 7th has now closed down to 1 point. The gap, to be fair, to 6th is still 4 points, but you know, we're still hovering around those areas. We face Chelsea next, who are all the way down in 12th place. And I just like the accuracy. I just like the accuracy of this. 1 win in their last 5 games. Look at that. They even have like Mikel Olise on the bench. They've made more signings. They have more wingers. Yeah, these guys have no direction, bro. That's our starting 11. Not many changes at all here. Only one. Tino Livramento comes in for Dan Burn. I don't really fancy Dan Burn coming up against the pacey wingers that Chelsea do have. They don't really have that much quality, but they still have the pace, and that could cause us some problems. So only one change there. And we go away to Stamford Bridge. I mean, usually going away to Chelsea is a big deal, right? It's like, oh, one of the top teams. Bro, right now we might as well be going away to Fulham. Respectfully, right? It's not that big of a deal. I mean, we are a team in 7th and facing a team in 12th. We should just win. It's that simple. Only 3 points are acceptable today. Jose coming back to his old stomping grounds, really where he made his name in management. But hey, we're not here to reminisce. We're here to collect. And we have a corner. Can Trippier deliver? And can somebody collect? At the end of this, we get the connection, but not the power needed. Good pressing once again. Gordon working very hard. Wins it within the Chelsea box. Good turn from Eafc. And opts to just keep possession. Bruno to Joelinton. Good turn from the Brazilian. And Petrovic comes out. Smothers didn't give him the space to pick his spot. Good start to the game. Good start to the game from Newcastle United. Gallagher working it up wide here towards Reece James. Good tackle there by Livramento. Of course, Livramento, a former Chelsea player coming through the Cobham Academy. Here to prove a point. He's here to prove a point. Bruno Guimaraes has found himself through on goal here somehow. Again, probably not the best option, bro. Going for the near post with the outside of the foot. I mean, if it works, it's amazing, right? But it didn't. But we are all over Chelsea right now. Another corner to be delivered by Kieran Trippier. More power on the corner this time. And in the end, the header was blocked off there by Romeo Lavia. More pressing from us here. And we are smothering Chelsea. No way for them to cope with us as of yet. Very much committed, and that is a foul. We have ourselves a free kick. Basically still a corner. Can we make one of these count? Again, good connection on that, and eventually we get the breakthrough that we have deserved. Alexander Isak at the end of another Trippier corner. Well, cross from a free kick, which was in a corner-like scenario. And the away end is bouncing at Stamford Bridge. Nothing short of what we deserve after the pressure we put Chelsea under. But we're not stopping. Yeah, we're not stopping. We keep going because it's working. I mean, Isak, he's quite far out there to be scoring with a header. Very impressive stuff. Pope. Trying to be calm, assessing his options, goes long there into the midfield, collected by Anthony Gordon. Gordon links up with Isak, completely bypassed to the whole Chelsea midfield there. Here's Trippier linking up inside here to Almiron, good footwork from the Paraguayan, and finds Gordon, and Gordon to Isak, and that's a fantastic team goal. Everybody involved. We're playing football now, boys. Do you see the vision? Do you see the vision? Oh, you better buy your stocks now. Yeah, second episode of the career mode. Are you on board? Oh, we're running it back. We're running it back. All started with the goalkeeper, mate. All started with the goalkeeper. Fantastic finish on his weak left side. And it's 2-0 to Newcastle at Stamford Bridge. It's just before half-time. And I don't even think we played this well against Wolves. Chelsea seem clueless. They don't have an idea of how to deal with our press. They don't have any idea of how to play through our midfield. And I'm a little surprised of how good we've been today, to be honest. But we are not letting up at all. Another good interception there from Joe Linton. And that is half time. A 2-0 lead away at Stamford Bridge. And I'm sure that's been the best half of football we've played so far. Alexander Isak has been unplayable so far. He's been completely unplayable. And we need more of that. We need more of that. Listen, I'm not the type, to take the foot off the pedal, bro. And let's keep going. Let's keep going, of course. Chelsea at some point will wake up, essentially, because they have not even arrived at the stadium, to be fair. Oh my goodness, Sterling just got past Trippier like he wasn't even there. Pope, good save. A bit of a warning. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. I mean, still Chelsea Football Club at the end of the day. Jackson, wide. We can't be letting these guys take shots against us, okay? Livramento. See Bruno. Barnes to Joe Linton. Back to Shar. Good play here. Bruno goes long, chested down by Gordon. Good touch from him. Good turn by Isak. Intercepted by Gallagher. But there's Bruno with a good tackle. I mean, after his shocking performance against Arsenal, he has really got himself together, hasn't he? He's been brilliant so far. Yeah, Sterling is just a bit of a problem using the pace in it. Trippier honestly cannot quite cope, and it pulls the rest of our defense out of shape. And there's Shar with the head, and there's Joe Linton making sure he gets it away. And there's Isak. Oh my goodness, a touch. He just ended Thiago Silva's career. Oh no, sent him into early retirement. Yeah, getting involved. Alexander Isak driving forward. Still going. And Almiron. Saved by Petrovic. Collected by Gordon, and he's offside. Oh, what a goal that would have been. Still a threat. Gordon just slightly offside there. And with 14 minutes left in the game, let's make a change. Gordon has once again run his socks off today. We're going to take him off, bring on Wilson, and we'll bring on Lewis Miley for Harvey Barnes. And let's go Joe Willock in the midfield for Joe Linton. And to be honest, Trippier isn't really liking that battle against Sterling. So let's move Livramento over to the right and put Dan Burn at left back. Good interception there by Miley. And here is Bruno to Isak. Isak this time, of course, coming off the left-hand side. Plays it centrally there. And the keeper came out. We could have made it 3. But we didn't. Now 5 minutes remain on the clock. We still have that 2-goal advantage. And still pressing high, still winning the ball. Isak tried the shot from range. It was blocked, but it will be collected by Wilson. And Wilson now to Miguel Almiron. Almiron looking for the supporting run of Wilson. He just got blocked out of it, but we keep winning the ball back. Miley tackled by the tracking back Nkunku, and the ball breaks to James. Chooses to go back to Chalobah. And plays it up the field there. Madueke now on the ball. We're into stoppage time. They've only added on 1 minute which means we must be home and dry. But let's try to walk out of here with a clean sheet intact as Reece James runs through on goal, and he finishes. We won't get the clean sheet. I mean, I think it just depends now on how much more time the ref chooses to add, because we're already past the 1 minute of added time. Let's actually just make a change. Yeah, let's bring on Longstaff for Bruno Guimaraes, you know. A bit of gamesmanship. Yeah, waste the time, bro. Take your time when you walk off the field. Yeah. Go through a whole cool-down routine if you have to, mate. Reece James makes it 2-1, but I doubt there will be any more time allowed here. I mean, we are at Stamford Bridge, so you'll never know. But no, they won't be. It's full time. It's back-to-back wins in the league. To be fair, Chelsea were good in that second half, man. They were. We were good as well, but we didn't take our chances in the second half. We could have made it 3, but they also really stepped it up and created some chances and caused us some problems. But you know, we win and we move on to another game in the FA Cup. It's time for the 6th round, and it's time for us to try to stop this unstoppable machine. Yeah, we're trying to beat the unbeatable. They are top of the Premier League table. They're top of the Premier League table. How many times have they won the Premier League? Like 3 years in a row, 4 out of the last 5. They have won the Carabao Cup as well. They are, of course, in the FA Cup quarterfinals now against ourselves, and I'm willing to bet they're still in the Champions League. Of course, they are in the quarterfinals as well. So these Dons are en route to improve on a treble season by winning a quadruple. They're also in form as Erling Haaland has just won Player of the Month. So bro, listen, the deck is stacked against us. It's time for Oil Clasico. Yeah, from El Clasico to Oil Clasico, Josie and Pep were here. We're ready. Yeah, 5 wins out of 5 for Manchester City, to be fair, which isn't great, but we're at home. That's all we have. All we have at the stadium, all we have at the Geordies. Bro, we need those big belly Dons out there. Yeah, and UFC painted on their stomachs. Drunk out of their minds. That's the only way we equalize this, yeah? Just pure passion, grit, and violence. We're ready for the violence. We want the violence. I mean, we also know how they play, right? Is there really a question? Are we really going to stand here and wonder how City are going to approach this game? No, they're going to try to monopolize the ball. They're going to try to pin us back, and they're going to try to score as many goals as possible over and over and over again. But that's where we come in, yeah? That's where we try to stop their plan. And the team that we have selected to try to do this is Pope in goal, Livramento, Botman, Schär, and Trippier at the back, Guimaraes and Joelinton in the midfield, Gordon, Barnes, and Almiron, and we have Isak up top. Now, we're gonna take a different approach. You know, we're not going to do what we did against Arsenal. We're not going to try to sit back either. Fine, it's City. They're better than Arsenal. I know, but we are in good form, and I don't want to knock the players' confidence by just being like, let's just park the bus. Not today. Yeah, if it was a situation where, you know, we're not in good form and we have been struggling to get results, then fair enough. But I'm confident in the lads that we can go out here and play our football. I mean, our left back is already down injured within the first minute, which doesn't help, but honestly, here's Joelinton driving us forward, takes the shot from range, and he almost caught out that fraud in goal. He knows him, they're both Brazilian. Yeah, yellow card to Jeremy Doku for his foul on Tino Livramento. Is he actually injured? Oh, look at that, ref. What are we doing here? That's like a perfectly good Muay Thai knee, bro. Like, what are we doing? Ball connected here by Gordon. Finds Trippier. Trippier goes for the long switch there towards Barnes, and Barnes is now down. We're in the opening 10 minutes. Is this the plan? Is this the plan? Just to injure our players? Yeah, Livramento is actually injured, bro. He may actually have to come off. I mean, we're only 10 minutes into the game. We cannot risk it. Good play there from Isak. Isak towards Almiron. Almiron's shot is blocked in the end by Ruben Dias. And we may need to make changes. We do need to make changes. Livramento and Barnes, both injured. Oh my goodness, this bold fraud. You see this guy? You see why I don't like this guy, bro? Yeah? This is why. Byrne is on at left back. Lewis Miley, youngster, 17-year-old child, is on at attacking midfield against Manchester City. Go make your name, kid. Go make your name. Corner to City, taking short here. Towards Foden. Foden links up with Bernardo. Good tackle there by Almiron. Good work rate from him. That's one thing I like about the wingers here, Almiron and Gordon, their work rate is undeniable, bro. Like, they track back, they work hard, they press really well, and Joelinton in there is just absolutely bouncing guys off him, bro, continuously winning the ball. And now a break is on Almiron this time, on the ball, tries to go long to potentially find Eafc, but couldn't do so. Ball back with City. Acuna now to Bernardo, turning here is Foden, and they go out wide, space ahead of Walker, who prays it to Doku against Dan Burn. Please don't let that ever happen. Please don't isolate him, bro. If these guys catch Burn one-on-one, wallahi, we're finished. We're finished! Good tackle. Almiron, ooh, gets past Acuna. Hasn't been able to do so far in the game for the first time here towards Eafc. Good touch from the Swede. Lays it off. Shot saved by Edison. I mean, we are dealing with the situation, aren't we? Hold on. Hold that thought. Here's Erling. Well, Pope. Oh my goodness, what are we doing? You should have caught the first one. Don't be pointing. You should have caught the first one. 3 minutes from half-time. 3 minutes from half-time. Hanging on by a thread. City have injured our 2 players now. All of a sudden, yeah, they're the team on top. Grealish on the edge of the box to De Bruyne. De Bruyne out wide there, and the shot is actually wider than I first thought. But it is a centre-back taking the shot from like 25 yards out, so I'm not really shocked. Can we get one more attack going before the interval? To be honest, if we can get to halftime at 0-0, I'll take that, especially considering how bad this half started with the injuries and the fact that we're playing Livramento to deal with the City wingers, and he was out within like the first, 20 seconds of the game. We've done well. And credit to Dan Burn, he hasn't been a weakness. He hasn't been a liability as of yet. Trippier, not great. Not great at all. It's halftime. It's 0-0. Okay, right? Okay, not bad. Nothing to really worry about as of yet. However, I am not really sure how we're going to score goals in this game, because we have not really created anything, and this is what I feared. Look at that, Jeremy Doku. Oh, Dan Burn. Looks like he's running through cement, bro. Oh my goodness, it's still him towards the back post. And Trippier somehow made an intervention. Miley tries to get the ball away, and it hits Dan Burn's arm, and it's Dan Burn again. And it's a penalty to Manchester City. Were we expecting VAR to save us? Not really, but it is a penalty, and it's a penalty that's saved by Nick Pope. We're alive. Is it our day? Is it just our day? Is it just one of those? Yeah, everything is going against us, but we're still alive. And here is Alexander Isak from the penalty save, now through on goal. And can he convert? No, he cannot. What could have been, what could still be? Come on, Kieran. Yeah, we need one of those whipped ones. Yeah, whip it. Come on, let's go. Whipped in. Trippier headed wide from Eafc. Crazy how our best chance of the game came from them having a penalty, but it's still goalless somehow. Trippier to Joelinton. Try to find Almiron, but Acuna stepped in. Here is Jack Grealish now getting forward, bowling behind Erling Haaland, through on goal. Anybody gonna catch up? Anybody? Well, trying to potentially put a foot in the way. Wide, high, just awful from Foden. Thankfully for us, Potential changes. Do we even have anybody to bring on that can really make an impact like that? Maybe Callum Wilson. Let's bring him on. Isak over to the left. Here's Wilson. To Joe Linton. Isak. Plays in Almiron. Almiron with a bit of a 2-on-1 here. And he plays it all the way there towards Miley. Miley's shot is blocked. Somehow. Double ricochet and falls into the path of Kyle Walker. Just don't even run after him. No, you're not going to do it. Kid, stop. Yeah? Get back into position. You don't know who this guy is, bro. This man could run forever. Anyway, win that header. Collected by Shaw. 5 minutes remain. And we're still in the game, boys. We're still in the game. Miley out wide here towards Alexander Isak. 1v1. Gets away from his man. Plays it back to Miley. Miley on the turn. And cannot really get away from Walker. Bruno to Wilson. Cannot turn away from Rodri. Yeah, cannot really get past that City defense. Now Grealish. Is anybody going to win it in the final 2 minutes of the 90? Jack Grealish looking to do just that for Manchester City. Running away from one, but not getting away from Trippier there. Collected again by Almiron. Joe Linton, a machine that never stops working. Yeah, Almiron through on goal. And he forces the save out of Edison. I can't help but believe that it's one of those who are just trying to get the shot on target just to work the goalkeeper. 90th minute, maybe get a corner or something. And we do have a corner, so I don't really fancy going to extra time here, boys. So can we make this work? It is Trippier once again. Going to be an out-swinging cross from the Englishman. Can he put it on the money? He puts it in the right area. But nobody's there. Nobody is there. 4 minutes have been added on. We've already played 2. What a kick that is from Edison to find Julian Alvarez and collected by De Bruyne. Now here is Bernardo Silva to KDB. The time is up, ref. The time is up, ref. The time is up. But there's Dan Burn making the challenge, winning the ball back, and we're going to extra time. It's still goalless. It's still goalless. To be fair, we created a few chances there towards the end of the game, but I'll be honest, from about the 70th minute mark, City have had the majority of control in this game, man. And yeah, we're having a chance, every 10 minutes? Which isn't great, but Miley has really worked hard today, and he has impressed me. But going into extra time here, we're going to bring on Joe Willock as an attacking midfielder. Of course, not his natural position, but bro, we don't really have options like that. Wilson. There's Isak. Rodri steps in. Rodri just steps in. Is like, bro, that's my ball. Yeah. There's Bernardo. Oh, Bernardo just dancing past everybody, bro. De Bruyne now. Cannot get the ball from City. Only winning it back for like a second or two, and they get it back. But here is Willock to Wilson. Wilson, fantastic pass there to find Almiron. Almiron gets past Acuna, who puts in a late tackle, and that's a yellow card. I'll be real. Acuna has really locked up Almiron today, bro. He has. And the one time Almiron gets away, he's like, nah, yeah, pull him back. That's what he did. Here we go again. Second half in extra time. 15 minutes left. Can anybody get a goal in this game? It's not due to a lack of chances, but hold on. Alexander Isak here. A good turn from him. Has the pace on Rodri and plays it towards the back end. And Wilson puts it in. But it won't count. It won't count because he's offside by a kneecap and 4 fingers. Like, bro. Yeah, if I'm the ref, I'm ending the game now, bro, because it's clear none of these teams are going to score. None of them are going to score. And that's the thing. It's not like it's been a boring, dull game. Everybody just hasn't taken their chance. And they've been countless chances including penalties. Well, penalty to them. We've had the ball in the back of the net, but it still hasn't counted. Crazy stuff, but potentially one more opportunity. Later in the play towards Trippier. That's a very good cross, but Edison came out. That's very good goalkeeping to claim that cross, and that's full time. And the first official El Clasico will be decided from 12 yards out. I mean, this ain't ideal, is it? This ain't ideal. We'll find out, yeah, which oil is stronger, bro. Saudi or UAE? First up, Callum Wilson. Converts. Kevin De Bruyne. Does the same. A bit cheeky, but does the same. Eafc. 2-1. Alvarez saved by Pope. Yo, that was a very good pen as well. Oh, wow. Come on. Let's take the lead. Make it 3-1. Fabian Shaw makes it 3-1. Pressure on City. Acuna makes it 3-2. Okay. Still pressure on City, though. We just do our thing. Yeah? Let's just do our thing. Miguel Almiron. Can he? He won't. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, they've tied it up. It's now 3-3. Bruno Guimaraes to give us a lead again, go straight down the middle and makes it 4-3 now, and all the pressure is on this penalty. Rodri against Nick Pope. Come on, just go the right way, bro. You're long enough to... Oh, well. Goes the wrong way. Thing is with Pope, you'd think if he just goes the right way, he's going to get there. The guy's like, what, 6'7"? Trippier. Converts. Well done. The captain stepping up. Come on, Pope. Just go the right way, bro. Just go the right way. That's all it is. This guy's basically an Olympic sprinter. He's not even a footballer, mate. Yeah? Kyle Walker. Oh. You got both hands on it and you still didn't save it. How? Just how? It is Matheus Nunes. Oh my god. My bro's going the right way. He's just not getting there for some reason. Joelinton. 7-6. Should I get a chair? I feel like we're going to be here for a very long time. Mateo Kovacic. 7-7. Dan Burn. Please no. Please just no. He proves me wrong. Oi, 8-7. I mean, bro, if Dan Burn is scoring a pen, yeah, it's our day. I'm convinced. It's our day. John Stones. Oh, fuck me. Pope. Botman. 9-8 on penalties, and it's Edison. Edison's about to take a pen. But it's basically another midfielder taking a pen. Is it really going to make a difference like that? No, because he will score. Oh my god, Pope. Nick Pope. At least score, mate. Yo! Let me be the best pen so far. Let me actually be the best one so far. Okay, the last penalty taker from Manchester City, Ruben Dias. Nick Pope will go the wrong way, and this means we start all over again with Callum Wilson, who scores again. And who's next for them? Kevin? Oh, it's Kevin. 11-10. Yeah, 11-11. It's getting stupid now. Eafc, please. 12-11. Bro, we are on for a record. Surely. Like, boys, one of us has to win. Fabian Shaw again. 12-12. 13-12. I mean, this is getting ridiculous. We're at a point where we generally cannot miss. We genuinely cannot miss, bro. Can't help but feel like the next guy that misses, like it's over and they score. And it is Miguel Almiron. I mean, you missed the first one, mate, and he will miss the second as well. This, he did. He did. He did. He did! He missed the 2 penalties! And Bernardo Silva will convert and Manchester City will go through and we've been knocked out of the FA Cup and it's over! Manchester City, who will probably go on to win everything under the sun. You put up a good fight. It took what, 16, 17 penalties to be taken for us to actually find a winner in this game. And it's a big deal, right? Last chance to win a trophy gone. But bro, it just carried on for so long that, oh my god, it was like a slow, painful death. But anyway, injuries, which aren't great. 5-day injury for Barnes, which isn't too bad. Batino Livramento, who's probably been our best player since starting this whole career mode thing, is out for the next 3 months, so he'll no longer be a part of the team for the rest of the season. And there are 10 games remaining in the Premier League season. That's all we have now. All we have is the Prem, bro. We're in 7th, and considering how the season has played out, we have to get top 6, at least, at a bare minimum, get into the Europa League, bro. I don't really want to be playing Conference League football at some park in Yugoslavia. Yeah, Europa League. At a bare minimum, we are only a point behind Everton. Yeah, only a point behind them. And to be fair, only 4 points behind Tottenham in 5th. I mean, if we could get 5th, it looks even better, doesn't it? Like if we get like top 5, you know? That would be great, but hey, it's going to be difficult. No cups this season, but there's still quite a bit to play for. So let's see how this will actually go. If you have enjoyed this video, please do drop a like on it and subscribe as well. I'd greatly, greatly appreciate that. I've been Cookie Crusher. I'll see you guys next time.